Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time?
Look, I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and read it, you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak.
Welcome to another episode of Talking with Dawson. What's up, people? I am astonished. I am happy that you guys chose to watch this episode. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like. And also drop some comments. I would love to engage with you guys and talk about what's going on with the segment or with what we're talking about. Please engage with us. We love to have you guys, talk what's on your mind, because we're doing it and we keep it 100. So make sure again, subscribe and hit them likes. Okay, let's grow this channel. Make sure that we get the message out there to the people who are truly listening and truly engaging in what we have to say, because it's real shit. And I mean that. So with no further thing, I just want to jump right into this conversation. What the fuck is going on with the Simpsons? Oh my god, this can't be coincidence. It cannot be. I mean, look at how accurate and how consistent they are with their predictions. I mean, I'm not one of those people that shy away from conversations like this, but they gotta have a portal. They have to have some type of natural energy portal they just walk through and going back into the past or into the future, or they built something. They built a portal that they can travel back in time. I believe this, and I'm not the only one who believes this. A lot of people believe this. And I mean, I was watching this one episode that this newscaster was talking about this, and let's take a look at this. I mean, this is real.
Just can't wait for next season to deal with Donald Trump. The Simpsons released this video online tonight.
Look at the portal.
If you've ever watched an episode of The Simpsons, you'll know it's a pretty exciting series. But this animated series goes beyond mere entertainment. It often makes predictions about the future. Many people today strongly believe the writers of The Simpsons are either aliens or time travelers because they've made many predictions in their series that have come to pass today. Remember the Trump presidency victory? The Simpsons predicted that down to Trump's arm movements and suit style before Trump came out. This time, the Simpsons predictions for 2024 are insane. Even historians are dumbfounded. Join us as we dive into some shocking Simpsons predictions for 2024 and beyond. Trump's presidency.
I mean, you guys, come on. What's going on? I mean, is this a coincidence? Seriously, I think not. I do not think this is a coincidence. I really believe this is real talk, and everything that they're saying is true. I mean, how can it not be? How can it not be when they're speaking about things that haven't happened in the present time when they're recording these episodes, and then years later or months later it's happening in real life? That's called time travel. They are going back into time and seeing exactly what's going to appear in real life in our time. So I mean, if this was like a coincidence, then it wouldn't be so accurate. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's my opinion. It wouldn't be so accurate if they wasn't going back in time and seeing this. There'll be some type of evidence that's showing that these guys are just assuming this was going to happen. No. Let's take another look at this. I mean, like, seriously, folks, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I was, years ago, I was big on conspiracy theory, especially with 9/11. I mean, I researched the hell out of 9/11, and I mean that. I was so dove so deep down that rabbit hole and I couldn't find myself out of it for a long time. So now I just look at things in a realistic way and saying that this is one realistic way that I see what's going on here. I really do. I really see what's going on here. Let's take a look.
The Simpsons demonstrated its uncanny ability to predict the future. This time it was none other than Donald Trump's 2024 presidential ambition that they seemingly foresaw. In this particular episode, Homer Simpson takes an unexpected detour through the space-time continuum. As he staggers past various scenes, he encounters a presidential campaign sign that reads, Trump 2024. This snippet was from an episode titled Bart to the Future, aired in 2000. Fast forward to the real world.
Aired in 2000. That's 4 years later. What? Come on, are we really sleeping here? Are we really overlooking or closed-minded about what these people are doing? We're so focused. Look, this is what we do. We got our tablets and stuff, and then our face and stuff while they doing shit behind our backs, in plain sight. And no one's paying attention to this shit. Nobody wants to pay attention to it because guess what? If it seems so real, they'll believe it's a lie. But if it seems so fake, like this dude right here, attempted assassination. Are you serious? You see how we can, the conspiracy theorists said when Ham on that whole segment of him that man trying to assassinate this guy, but look how accurate the Simpsons are on their predictions. Really.
Donald Trump, the former U.S. president, announces his intention to run again for the highest office. His grand declaration echoes through the airwaves. To make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States. The golden age of America, he claims, lies just ahead. Everyone who saw the episode was amazed at the level of detail and accuracy. Many believe that the writers of the TV...
let me address this right quick. Did you guys see how uncomfortable? Let's go back to this. Let's see. Watch how uncomfortable Barack Obama looks. He can't stand this man. Real talk. You can tell. But it's, it's just so in our faces. This man is attempting to shake Obama's hand after all the bullshit he's talked about. This man. Ain't no way in hell I'll shake this dude's hand. But in politics, you have to do what you gotta do to pretend.
Gone into the future, seen what was there, and dropped subtle insights for us. This Donald Trump prediction was fascinating. It left everyone scratching their heads. How could a cartoon show foresee a real-world political event? That wasn't the first time, nor will it be the last time that The Simpsons had allegedly peaked.
Look at Lisa Simpson. She's pretending to be or portraying Kamala. The blue jacket with the pearl necklace. Kamala. Sitting in the chair of the Oval Office running this bitch. This is crazy. Now, if Kamala become president, you guys gonna close your minds? Seriously, are you guys gonna close your minds and not understand that what's really going on? They predicting this shit right now. Kamala's not in the presidency right now. She's a vice president, but as a vice president, she wouldn't be sitting behind that desk right now, portraying being the president of the United States. If she become president of the United States, which I believe she will, what about you skeptics? How about you people that's too close-minded to see that this is a man, that the designer and the creator of The Simpsons is a fucking time traveler, or he's a fucking alien? Seriously, people, this is not that conspiracy theory podcast. This is realistic podcast. This is what I believe. I believe so strongly that the creator of The Simpsons is not of this world. It's not of this world. Seriously.
Into the future. They'd previously hinted at the death of British monarch Queen Elizabeth and even the resignation of embattled British Prime Minister Liz Truss.
Look at this shit.
Whether it's time traveling, coincidence, or just plain wit, this show amazes many people with its quirky foresight. Now, if you think that was fascinating enough, the next prediction will leave you flabbergasted. Virtual reality food. Have you ever fantasized about eating food online? That may soon become a possibility. If The Simpsons
join large-scale battles with military vehicles.
Man, I'm telling you guys, this shit is crazy.
In episode
This motherfucker said virtual reality food will be something of the presence. And The Simpsons is showing us that this really gonna happen. You guys look at this old ass man over here talking about predictions. Let me tell you something. The older you get, the more wiser you get. This gray hair is about wisdom. And I've seen a lot of shit in my days. But this shit right here, this shit is as close as reality we gonna get. Because I don't give a fuck how many times you sit down and predict something. How many times 100% it becomes a reality. This answer that question. All right. These two, Homer Simpson and Marge Simpson, is sitting over here eating virtual reality food, and this band says the prediction is worth paying attention to. In episode 17 of the show, 11th season. Continue.
17 of the show's 11th season, we saw Homer and Marge exploring virtual reality dining. Many people might not pay attention to that. Even though virtual reality is gradually becoming a part of our daily lives, it still seems impossible, or at least far-fetched, that we could enjoy a satisfying or filling meal through virtual reality. The question is, how will that work? Will we be able to download and eat our foods? If you think the same way as many others, let me throw in a bit of exciting information. Companies like AeroBanquet's RMX already allow users to experience digital feasts. Imagine sipping virtual fudge through a straw on your VR headset. Restaurants are constantly searching for the next big dining trend.
Look at this shit.
Could it be eating in virtual reality? We all know that virtual reality companies are making giant strides in various fields, from gaming to art and even real estate. But this, it is unbelievably amazing. According to the people behind this experiment,
What the fuck? Y'all seeing this shit? Are you? The shit that we seen on the TV shows in the movies about the future, this shit is happening now. This shit is happening now, and it's gonna be released to the public, and we're gonna be doing this shit. And and I don't know. I know some of you people, believe in the Christian Bible about the mark of the beast, and I don't believe that shit. But I mean, I know some of you guys believe that shit, and this is your mark of the beast. This is the mark of the beast they talk about. The reality of our future becoming our presence.
the goal is to reshape human perception and revolutionize our encounter with food. Could we be onto a future where such experiences are everyday occurrence?
Can you imagine eating a virtual burger? Seriously? And it's fulfilling, and you taste the burger, the meat, the lettuce, the tomatoes, oh man, I'm getting hungry. I am not, exposed of this. I mean, I would definitely try this shit. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Not just come a big ass dude, but real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can be part of this experiment, I would. No doubt in my mind.
Well, only time will reveal the truth. Some time ago, Hannah Kolczak and her boyfriend Rigo Deliongovia, self-described millennial foodies from California and video game enthusiasts, went in search of an answer to this question on a recent trip to New York City. They decided to celebrate a birthday with a meal they couldn't see in reality. The duo claimed they dined at a virtual reality meal experience hosted by the James Beard Foundation. Over the course of an hour, 7 small courses were served in what the organizers described as a virtual and augmented reality art and dining experience at a price of $125. After a glass of champagne and a brief lesson on how to eat from the food vessel, throwing the food back like a shot without spilling it all over the place, the diners were seated and strapped into a Facebook Oculus headset. Floating objects and oversized foods began to appear. Pink.
Man, we're entering a whole new world. You got Elon Musk talking about, downloading your memories into a chip. AI becoming part of our norm, our lives. And we're sitting back here on these devices and not paying attention to shit. But you're so focused on what P. Diddy and Drake and, all these guys are battling each other over fucking music and making millions of dollars off our dumb asses while we pay attention to their lives, or why this shit over here is about to take place and nobody wants to pay attention to it because we don't think it's going to become our reality or just a thought or a fucking opinion or a fucking, no, bitch, this is real. This is about to happen. You motherfuckers are gonna be out here, partaking virtual food and lab meat. Where you really should be out there gardening in your garden, trying to produce your own food, linking up with your local farmers and, buying their meat. They are trying, do you see Bill Gates buying up all goddamn dairy fucking farms and all the meat farms around in Montana? Are you guys sleeping on this dumb shit? Seriously? They're trying to take away everything and that's normal to us now to bringing this shit into light, and that we have no other choice but to buy this shit. Come on, man. Come on, people. Wake the fuck up. Seriously. I know you guys have come across a bunch of videos like this, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm just an average Joe who got his mind and his heart open to about what's going on in this world. Reading and researching about shit that's about to take place because it matters. It might not matter to me. I may not be here that much longer, you know what I'm saying? But my kids and their kids. I mean, like, we had to prepare this generation to not partake in this fuckery that's going on. And I know some of you guys are like, oh my God, I'm so down with this. I would be so, so happy when shit like this becomes so, man, look at this. Obesity is the number one thing in America right now. There's so many obese people in this world. I'm not talking about like someone like me. I'm not obese. I don't feel myself, but the doctors think that I'm obese. I have no health issues, no high blood pressure. 99% of people in America are pre-diabetic. And pre-diabetic means that they won't force their medication down your throat. That's why you become diabetic. Come on. People, wake the fuck up, man, because you're going to be eating virtual food and taking virtual medication. It's all in your psyche. It's all in your mind. That's what they're telling you. Your mind is so powerful that it will convince you that in the virtual world, right, that the food that you're eating is fulfilling. It will feel, because your mind is thinking it and believing it, that it becomes so when you partake of it in a virtual world. It's like dreams, right? We fly in our dreams. We meet people we don't know in this reality, this world right here. But in our dreams, we seem to know them like we know them in the real world. But dreams are just like this, virtual reality. That's what dreams to me are like. Virtual reality videos, clips playing over and over your mind that you're making up. In your mind. Your mind is so beautiful. Your subconscious mind is so beautiful. And we rather use Google AI and the iPhones or the Android phones to take over our lives. And we're so focused on these things that we not focused on what's really happened down here. This was really happening. All right, so